Hey, 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 good morning to my YouTube family. How are you? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing good. Um, so this morning I woke up and got ready, took shower, got ready, and one of my friend is coming over for lunch. So I made butter chicken for her, and I'm gonna go make some rice later on. She's coming around, I think 12:30. Yeah, 12:30. Yeah. Anyway, I hope she will like my food, and yeah. I hope everyone is doing well at their work, at their home, in their personal life, Um, so, you know, what do you think trust is? You know, what do you think trust is? For me, trust is like, when you think someone like, you know, they're your best friend, they're like your family, and you talk to them about everything, and about your personal life, your professional life, as a friend, as a family member. But, and sometime, like, when people are in a any kind of relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, or husband, wife, or whoever, it doesn't matter. It could be any relationship. It could be sibling as well, or cousins, relative. So for me, is like, trust is like, you know, if I'm pouring out my heart and talking to you about my life, and I'm telling you about everything what I'm going through, those are the things that, when you speak to that person, it should stay in between those two people, right? But apparently I have noticed that every time people pour out their heart and talk to them about their previous life and let them know exactly what they went through, and rather than being a friend and sympathetic, empathetic, they try to use that against you in case, let's say, if things don't work out right. They go around and they tell everyone, I'm talking about personal relationship with someone, it could be professional too, but I have noticed in my case, that, every time I'm trying to open up to someone, and I'm trying to, let, what I'm feeling, speak to that person, and I'm not, I have noticed that people, they backstab you, they stab you on the back, they betray your trust, and they go around and they tell their family and friends, even their kids, they make up a story and they tell them lies, I mean, if somebody is telling you about their life, what they went through, that person really, trying to trust you, so you will not use those things against them, but apparently I have noticed that, it doesn't matter how much effort you try in a relationship or even in a friendship, you know, some people somewhere, you know, they're gonna betray you. They're gonna betray your trust, you know. Not everybody is worth your time, your energy. And that's why I keep on, you know, it happened to me many times that every time I trusted people, they always, you know, use these things against you, and they, you know, try to, you know, ruin your reputation, and making up lies and tell everyone that you are not, you know. And for me, you know, it doesn't bother me, but it does, like, somewhere I feel like, you know, okay, if you don't want to be, if I don't want to be in a relationship, that's fine, you know. We are adult, people are adult, you know. I'm not talking about only myself, I'm talking about other people too, you know. If people don't get respect in a relationship, you know, you know, for me, my respect is very important. And if that is, you know, if somebody crossed that boundary, and I don't feel like I want to trust that person again, because I definitely give many chances, you know. And I did give many chances to all the relationship that I was in, you know. But apparently from the other side, you know, when you see that nobody wants to change, and they don't want to put any effort, and they think the other person's supposed to bend always, and you know, chase after them, you know what, there is a certain limit to certain things, and you cannot force, you cannot expect only one person to give 100% into a relationship, and the other person is not even giving anything in returns, you know. Rather than being a bossy and controlling, manipulative, toxic, narcissistic, you know, I have noticed a lot of people like that, you know. They make mistake, rather than accepting their mistake and working on their mistakes, they they definitely, you know, like I usually say, reverse the psychology, and they definitely blame everything on the other person and make that person the bad one, you know. Yeah, but anyway, trust is very, you know, it's very something special, something pure, something that, you know, you can't do that with everyone. But definitely, you know, when you are in a relationship, you have to trust that person. You have to tell that person about your likes, dislike, what you've been through, what kind of people you met previously, and what kind of life you had. So this way, you know, two people can work on their strengths and weaknesses, you know. But apparently one person is working on and the other person doesn't want to, then you feel like, you know what, it's okay, you know, I might as well let it go, you know. So don't trust everybody, you know. Don't think everyone is your well-wisher. No, they're not. Trust me, some people, majority of the people nowadays, I have noticed, they will smile in front of your face, and then they will, you know, bitch about you, you know, or betray, you know, they talk bad things behind your back. Anyway, you know, I don't know, so I'm not a, you know, I'm one of those person, you know, I'll give my 100% in any relationship, personal, professional, friendship, relationship, personal. But, you know, when I feel like I'm not getting that back, then I just step back, you know. I don't want to waste my time. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to my old subscriber, my new subscriber, and I welcome everybody. Thank you so much.